Oh dear. I don't think you can hear the neighbours, so I think we are alright. How do you spell extracurricular? Curricula. Activity. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, do you know what? Right. What's good, boys and girls? What's good? How's things? Everyone good? I hope so. All right. Yeah. I hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's dandy like Mandy. All right. I don't really know what we're gonna do to. Bit weird, but all right. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I hope everyone's good. I hope we've had an enjoyable day. Mine's been not too bad. Done some gardening. You know what I mean? And I've been fucking about with just fucking about with AI, to be honest. Just fucking about with AI. Been writing these been writing these blog posts. So, that's so you know. I started reading a book. I started reading this book called The Power of Music. I can't remember the fucking guy's name. It's over there, but I also can't be asked to go up and go get it. But anyway, basically, it talks about, well, so far it's spoken about. I haven't finished it yet. I'm only halfway through it. But it speaks about fucking, basically the divide between like private schools and state schools, and being able to get into music. And I thought that was quite an interesting topic. So I've read about 4 chapters of the book so far. There's only 6, so I'm nearly finished. So yeah, read 4 chapters of that, and then I was like, you know what? I might go and ask AI about it. So I've literally spent the whole day, not the whole day because I did some gardening, as I said. Spent the whole fucking day talking to AI about bloody the sort of divide, and then why they want to cut expenses to arts and music when it brings in so much money for the economy. And then why is it only going to be like rich kids cosplaying when, you know, you can easily fucking just make music open to everyone like they do in Japan, Cuba, Finland, Brazil, and many other countries. Like, they make it part of their curricula. So I was like, well, where could we go with that? So basically, I went down this little rabbit hole, and now I'm like, oh, do you know what? And so now I'm like, do I take it and post it, or do I just or do I have to sit there? There's 26 pages, and then do I try and shorten it down into my own little view, or in my own little words, or do I just post it? I don't know, because I'm a little bit unsure. I'm a little bit unsure about it, to be fair. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna call it "The Sound That Shall Be Silenced." Is what I'm thinking of calling it. And yeah, so basically, that's kind of what I've done today, and how and then it also says, if they carry on getting rid of the arts, and stuff like that, then it will start getting like, it will make it harder for, you know, because the cost of living, it will make it harder for people to like want to do it or be able to do it. And then because in order to go to like university, you need to have like a grade 8 or some shit like that, and then you need to have like fucking decent grades within like maths and English and shit like that as well. So then like it makes it a lot harder. So yeah, so it's been an interesting day, shall we say. And then linking like the use of the arts and music towards like innovation, creativity and leadership and shit like that. So basically, like, if you get rid of it, then you're basically just getting rid of fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Progression. You're basically getting rid of progression, and then you're just basically making fucking maintenance men. And then if all you're going to do is just make maintenance men to code, like to learn coding and all that shit, then your country's just going to go to shit because there's no progression. Do you know what I mean? So everyone's all like, oh yeah, you know, we're forward thinking and with this and with that. And I said, well, yeah, but if you get rid of everything, you might be all right at the moment, but eventually you're just going to have a country full of maintenance men that, you know, aren't shit, basically. Or the only other thing you're going to have, really, right, is rich cosplayers. Like, rich people cosplaying the poor. And then you'll have, like, and then they'll probably bring in these, like, think tanks, right? These whole think tank things of, oh, you know, I don't know, they'll set it up under a guise of something of, you know, come in and tell us your experiences of life. And then basically they'll have people in the background, like, record, or not people, they'll have like AI recording you, AI voice notes recording you, and then basically with that they'll play it back, and they'll have people listen to it, because, you know, at the moment AI can't decipher sound and shit. I mean, it probably can, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so they'll do that, and then they'll have people pick out the best bits, and then they'll give them off to other people that, you know, the poor creative people that they're paying to write the songs for the rich cosplayers. And yeah, and then the rich cosplayers will come back and start singing these songs of, you know, how much well, maybe not even rich cosplayers, it'll probably just be AI, because, you know, all the rich people, all the money from music would have gone to shit with all the AI they put out. So we'll just be listening to AI artists, because by then Spotify will be funding wars, or probably already funding wars off the back of everyone else. But anyway, and yeah, and then that's how they do it, and they'll basically just pay poor people to think of ideas, and then they'll negotiate the contracts to say that, you know, you don't get a shout out. They'll just take your money, and whatever. So yeah. So if we get rid of it all, then, you know, we get rid of like leaders and stuff like that. And then also on top of that, because there's nothing for no one to do, everyone will be like, well, you know, if there's nothing for me to do, nothing for me to enjoy, why are we even doing this? And then, you know, crime will go up because boredom, and then if they get rid of all the arts, all the jobs from that will go, which means unemployment will go through the fucking roof. And then crime would just become a massive thing, and then no one will want to do anything because there's nothing to do anything for. So it's an interesting it's been an interesting day. So yeah, so now I'm like, do I write it and try and put it in my own words, or do I just say fuck it, I was just talking, or maybe I'll just put a disclaimer at the top and just be like, I got sidetracked with AI and this is what we came up with. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, because having to rewrite 26 pages pisses me. Like, just the thought of it pisses me off. Oh, hello, what's this? Alright, fuck, I'm trying to do two things at once here. I'm trying to do two things at once. Silent Night. Holy shit. Alright, Silent Night. Morgan's got a silent night. Where's that bit? I just like, hang on. I'm gonna go back and find that bit because it reminds me of a song and I can't remember what the fuck it is. Listen to the strings. It like rises, like the way that it climbs. Piece, and fucked if I can think of it right now. Oh, that's going to annoy the shit out of me. Going to annoy the shit out of me. But other than that, it's rather nice. It is rather nice. It's a rather nice little piece. Rather nice little piece. Yeah, I haven't really got anything. It's quite a nice little piece. It's quite a nice little piece. Right. Yeah. Probably wasn't what you were looking for, I don't know, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Right, what's this shit? What's good, Jen, mate? What's good? Act like a child of God. Alright. Genuine. Act like a child of God.
If you're gonna be in the Lord house serving Jesus, act like a child of God. You should be in the Lord house, never gossiping, act like a child of God. Well, I will not judge you, not at all. I'm gonna pray for you, because I don't want your soul damned to hell. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. I ain't joking, I ain't frontin', I just care about your soul. Hey ladies, Pull your dress back down, regain the spirit of being a queen now. And if you wanna find a man now, make sure he doesn't corrupt your sacred land now. Truth is that we live in these last days. Men always trying to kill women in worse ways. With their body and their mind too. Love breaking down a woman like a puzzle too. If you're gonna be in the Lord house serving Jesus, act like a child of God. You should be in the Lord house, never gossiping, act like a child of God. Well, I will not judge you, not at all. I'm gonna pray for you, because I don't want your soul damned to hell. I'm gonna pray for you. 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 I ain't joking, I ain't frontin', I just care about your soul. Hey fellas, I know you want a nice wife, but make sure that you got your life right with Christ. Make sure that you're saved and baptized. Just know the road to heaven's hard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying, the road to heaven is hard, but the road to hell is easy. So which one are you going to choose, you know what I'm saying? Shin.
I can't really say it's for me. I don't know, man. I am probably gonna skip that one, to be fair. It's not really for me. I'm not, like, at the moment I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. And I gotta give a reason. I don't know, man. I'm just not really feeling it. Like, not a massive fan on the beat, not really a massive fan on the chorus either. Like, I don't know, it kind of oh, this is gonna sound really rude, and I apologize in advance. It kind of reminds me of Sesame Street. I don't know if that was the way you were going, or what, but yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't know if that's where you were going because of the whole act like a child of God idea, and then, you know, Sesame Street being for the children and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna have to pass on that one, to be fair with you. So my apologies. My apologies. My apologize. My apologize. Yeah, right. Now we can just sit here for 20 minutes. 40 minutes and chat shit. Or just ignore each other. I don't really mind. It's entirely up to you. Just ignore me for 40 minutes if you want. Or if you want something to do, Jugs is streaming on YouTube, so you can go over there and say hello. He's playing a game named Peak, so if anyone's interested, instead of watching me, go over to YouTube and watch Jugs, JOOGS. And he is streaming on YouTube playing a game named Peak. So if you want to go and see something interesting rather than just sitting here watching me, then yeah, go and do it. You know what I mean? Got one more. Alright. It's kind of catchy now, though. Right. Do I have anything I want to listen to? Not particularly at this moment. Do I have anything I want to talk about? Not particularly. I think I just done all my ranting, like, at the beginning. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could just write a blog together or some shit. Or maybe we could just sit here with our dicks out. I don't know. I mean, I might sit here with my dick out. You can't see it anyway because it's under the desk. But might just do it. Might just do it. You know, just for shits and giggles. Oh, hello. What's this? Genuine. Oh, hang on. Is that a video? Is that a video or a lyric video? It's a lyric video. Alright, cool. Right. Crucifying everybody. Ooh, that sounds nice. Let's do it.
Can't
Jin! The world that be in more pressed to fry. Praying on the memory of Big and Pac. Tick-tock. Christ moves like hands on clocks. Devils fight with angel souls. Neighbor watch. Face seated in mustard. Catch up and watch. Burning Bush. Billy Bush and Trump watch. Demons coming in lingerie or a blue dress. Lipstick. Redder than the devil, yes. America policy on Pilot B. Russia and Ukraine on Private B. Culture shock by the easy rock. Brother stuck in the hood on the easy rock. Angels rolled the stone back on the third day. Christians stuck on their pockets on drink thirsty. Breaking bread, God top shot. Jesus came for the sinners, now take your shot. And that's the reason why most of the time what we need to do is wash our hands clean of the unclean practices of you Christians. Stop crucifying everybody. Everybody. Stop crucifying everybody. Hanging all our sins up like a crucifix. Yo, love you fresh, show your mess like Arm and Hammer. Without Christ, your love is the equivalent of slammers. 2 up, back up on my crew love. Some people act holy, that act like sluts. Crucifying on your brothers, hang them out the dry cake like Duncan. Stuck on your hind parts, leaking all their business like albums. Suffocating in their own mess like volumes. The ones who afraid of the gospel, waking up every day too high, straight hostile. Trust enough, homie, show them, call them bluff. J-Lo beat down like it's true enough. Jesus wants your soul, let him change your life. Stop acting like the devil is your friend, Ike. Then you start acting like the devil is your kin. Then you become your Barbie, then he becomes your Ken. And that's the reason why most of the time what we need to do is wash our hands clean of the unclean practices of you Christians. Stop crucifying everybody. Everybody. Stop crucifying everybody. Hanging all our sins up like a crucifix. I don't stand you a trip. I wonder what part of your life is hell. If your soul's on fire, could you stand the smell? Moving in the faith like turtles and snails. Moving in your life like brass and braille. The total wonder rat race. Which means if you're slow to move, then stop telling on the human race. TMZ, extra on access, crapping on your team, etc., etc. We not here to lift your lives up while you're sleeping with the enemy, bruh. What's your vice, huh? We need your vision to have no conditions. We need your vision to on bless so you can hit your visions. Arise, show and tell. If a man show you heaven, why would you show him hell? Man, I swear the devil got your brother's catfish. That's why I baptize in the water like John the Baptist. And that's the reason why most of the time what we need to do is wash our hands clean of the unclean practices of you Christians. Stop crucifying everybody. Everybody. Stop crucifying everybody. Hanging all our sins up like a crucifix. I don't stand there and you a trip.
That TMZ bit, you could also say about, like, about how people go on, like, podcasts and then just randomly just tell everyone what the fuck they do. Like, for example, what is it, Vlad? Like, Vlad TV, the way, like, everyone goes on Vlad TV and then all of a sudden just everything opens up. Like, just everyone seems to go on there. and tell the world and tells the world their business, basically. What's good? What's good, mate? What's good? What's good? What's good? So yeah, you could also put that. But I like this one. I like this one a lot more, man. I like this one a lot more. This one's nice. And let's do that sample real quick, because that was a nice little sample as well. Let's just listen to that intro a little bit again.
Can't believe me all.
Jin. The world that be in more pressed to fry. Praying on the memory of Big and Pac.
Lovely. That's a nice sample. Yeah, this, mate, I'm on easy street with this one. This one's fucking lovely. This one's lovely. It's a lot better than the first one. The first one was very like Sesame Street. This one's more my shit. More my shit today. More of my shit. It's lovely. It's fucking lovely. But yeah, I like it, man. I like it. Hang it all out, and then you put like, what's the other one? Hanging it all on display. Like, I was trying to think of another one for the crucifix thing, but I couldn't. I ain't got one. Right, beautiful. 30-minute background music. Damn. I don't know if I got 30 minutes background music. Oh well. I don't know if I can just sit here for 30 minutes. I don't know what else to talk about. That's the thing. Unless we just cut it off. I don't know. Well, we'll see if someone has anything else they want to play. Otherwise, we might just end up just sat here doing nothing for 30 minutes. Right. Alright. Let's just play it and see what happens. See if someone comes along. If not, we'll see it. But I don't know what else. Have I got anything I want to listen to? Actually, before I do that. Before we do it. Let's play this one. Right. DJ, I don't know if anyone's still here. DJ Flyman and New Dark Progression. And then we'll... What's good, Flyman? What's good? What's good? Alright, lovely. DJ Flyman and a progressively dark house beat. And a progressively dark house beat. Alright, so Superman comes out on Friday. I haven't had the chance to finish it completely yet. I will work more on it and finish it this weekend. Lovely. Well, we're live probably Sunday, if it's not too hot. It's meant to be hot as fuck from like Friday. It's meant to be hot as fuck like for the rest of the week. So if I'm not sweating my bollocks off, we should be live. It's literally just come through, mate. It's literally just come through. La 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 la. So yeah, so probably if you can finish it by Sunday, then yeah. Like, not to rush you ain't got to finish it by Sunday. I'm just saying. Otherwise, next time after that will probably be Wednesday. But finish it in your own time, innit? You know what I mean? Finish it in your own time, man. You know what I mean? What temperature are we talking about in terms of hot? What, weather-wise, or in terms of I can't sit still because my bollocks are disintegrated? Like, are we talking about weather or the fact that my balls look like soup? Oh no, it's meant to be like 30 degrees for most of next week. And I'm English, you know what I mean? We can't deal very well with 30 degree weather. Right, let's do this one. What's her name? Len. Oh shit! If I get her name wrong, I'm sorry. Weather-wise, 30 degrees. Lynn. Is it Lynn or Linnae? Oh shit, man. I don't know. We're just gonna call her Michelle. Michelle. And this is genuine featuring Michelle, and this is Mass Memories. Even fuck me, I can't even read. Can't even fucking read.
Yeah.
Can't even read.
Jim, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Miss Lene Michelle. Oh boy, she sounds beautiful, right? It's time for to take this back one time. I grew up without a silver spoon. Had my dreams in the sky, past the earth and moon. Mama told me stay in school and you can be somebody. Had that game mentality, one day I'll be somebody. Who would've known it would take 12 years to get it? Lots of stress and distress, trying to freaking get it. Kevin was homeless, going from house to house. Rat-infested domains, amounts of turds everywhere. Working the 9 to 5, I'm hellish about the fry. My vision had hella tries. Kurt Cobain suicide, made the best do. They waking up in the hood, but you can still smell the morning dew. Yeah, I learned the true definition of a wishing. You need it to be on to accept the fruit of your labor. I'm the bomb like Labor Day. I gave birth to the simile. Now where's the cake?
Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't breathe. Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't see. There's no rainbow, there's no happy, and I gotta find a way. Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't figure it out. Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't solve it now. Tell me what you're gonna find that way. Yeah. I don't know. Keep my head sprayed up to the sky. 'Cause I'm gonna find a way, I'm gonna solve this. Gonna solve this right now. 'Cause I will.
Sound beautiful, don't you agree?
'Cause it is my will.
Yo, I'm not complaining about my past life. This is just a synopsis of my past, right? Making history while historically bringing the plague, right? That's crack a bottle of the truth. That's the egg, right? Stuck to your face when you hear this riddle. I'm guilty of being myself and I don't need no acquittal. Look, I killed the beat like Nicole Brown, murder it like OJ. Remember mama gave me a glass of OJ. Now my memory more cracked than Barry. Paid the bondsman home runs like Barry. My friend told me to stay humble, stay out of trouble. So I stayed humble, but my mouth got me in trouble. But I'm an open book, which means if you open my book, you see more of the similes and hooks. What I am is just a man just like you, who wants to be a mathematician doing solitude.
Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't breathe. Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't see. There's no rainbow, there's no happy, and I gotta find a way. Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't figure it out. Tell me what you're gonna do when you can't solve it now. Tell me what you're gonna find that way. Yeah. I don't know. Keep my hands sprayed up to the sky. 'Cause I'm gonna find a way, I'm gonna solve this. Gonna solve this right now. 'Cause I will. Cause it is my will. Yeah.
Got very nice boys. Very nice boys. Lene Michelle. Very nice. Very nice. You got a little poppy bit at like 4:15. But yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. She's got a very beautiful voice. Very beautiful voice. Right, that was Memories by Genuine featuring Lene Michelle. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I can't remember the line that it was, but there was, I don't know, there's a couple little bits it feels like it's like off a little bit. I can't be bothered to go back through it and find the line. I did try and remember it, but then I zoned out and I forgot myself, so that's my fault. But yeah, there's a couple little bits where it feels like, I don't know, it feels like it's kind of off delivery wise, but other than that, I like it, man. I like it, and Lene sounds very fucking nice. She's got a very nice voice. Alright, DJ Flyman 30, mate. We have 40. However, now a gentle breeze came from Poland, and I feel like I will actually be able to sleep like a normal person. Thank you, Poland. God bless the Polish. Mate, well, you know, I don't know what it's like over there in Greece. Do you know what I mean? I've never been to Greece. But over here, it's fucking hot. Well, at the moment, it's alright. Like, it's only like 20-something degrees over here at the moment, so it's alright. But when it gets to 30, then it's like, fuck, man. It's horrible when it gets to 30. But, yeah, hopefully it won't reach stupid things like, I tell you what, if it reached over 40, I think we'd probably, if it reached 40 degrees, I think we would probably just shut the country down. Do you know what I mean? I think we'd all probably have like a national emergency and everyone would just fuck off to the seaside. I think would probably be the way. Like, we can't, like, we don't know how to cope. You know what I mean? We're mostly just a country that rains. You know what I mean? It just rains and it's just horrible. And then as soon as we do get sun, we're like, oh, a bit of sun. And then as soon as we get a little bit of heat during, like, nearer summer, we're like, nah, fuck this. Fuck this, too hot. They reckon in London, last week, because of the heat wave, they reckon there was about 270 people died because of the heat just in London. That's crazy. 270 people died because of the heat in London. Like, you forget we don't have aircon or anything like that over here. Like, oh yeah, probably not. Probably not. But that's Scotland. I'm not worried about Scotland. I'm worried about where I am now in England. But yeah, I think if it got to like 40, we'd probably just shut the country. Just be like, nah, you're all right, mate. Have a day off. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's just too hot. Like, everyone would just call up and be like, nah, health and safety. Like, fuck off. Like, I reckon they'd like it takes a lot for Brits to kind of like get upset. Well, I mean, we get upset a lot, but it takes a lot for Brits to like get upset and go do something. But I think if it got to like 40 degrees, we'd just call up. We'd just literally probably stop working and just be like, nope, just call up work, health and safety, I ain't coming in. And you know, there's a thing that says like if it gets to like a certain temperature, then you know it's too hot, so you can just call up and be like, look, health and safety, I ain't coming in. And then most people will fuck off down to the seaside anyway and just burn, and like literally just get on the beach and burn. And then you'll have people looking like leather couches, you'll have people looking like lobsters. By the way, in terms of music, you've heard all the songs I made so far from my album, including this sort of dark one I made too, which I still need to come up with a title for. Which one have I liked the most? Fuck. I don't know. That's a good question. Is it, hang on. Let's pause this. I'm gonna give myself a little. I think. What's rhythmic way? Like, cause it like the thing about this one is very different. Like, it's different from the rest. I think it's this one. I think this was like the first one you sent. Yeah, this one that you're gonna release. I'll just play it. Like this one, the first one you sent me, because I think this was like a turning point. I'm making new sounds. Sample it. Because you had someone like singing to it when I think the first sentence, and I was like, nah. Ooh, I can get it. Check it out, 'cause I'm a nice guy. Yeah, it's because I'm on OBS. It's like 20 seconds. Let me know, innit? Start a GoFundMe. I don't think she'll be here long enough. Listening to it now, I don't know about those random noises. Like the little riot like climbs and stuff you got in the background there, like the. I don't know. I don't know. I can't like. I don't know. I don't mind them, but like I think it's just my mood today. I think I kind of want to like fuck them off, but you said I got a small room, cheeky prick. Hey, it's big enough to swing my dick around. That's all I need. It's quite. It's like that sounds. That came out wrong. Oh well. You know, it's enough for me. Do you know what I mean? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, it's just the way the camera angle. Do you know what I mean? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. If I would be there fit in the same room, it seems a bit small. You'll be alright, mate. You'll be alright. Just sit on the bed. Just sit on the bed. Anyway, to be honest, you'd probably be doing most of it anyway. You know what I mean? Because fucking, I'd just be like, I ain't got a fucking clue. I get nervous when I collaborate with people. I get nervous. It makes me very nervous. Makes me anxious. Because I get a little bit. I get competitive sometimes. Not all the time. Like, my anxiety does get the better of me, but sometimes when I do it, I do tend to get a little bit like competitive. And I'm like, fuck, man, fuck. Like, I gotta come up with something better. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I'd probably just be like, there you go. Like, I think the keyboard still works. So you should be alright. You should be alright. But yeah, it depends, man. Alright, when she comes over, how long is she coming over? And then where is she coming? Tells us you have the ear to make EDM. Oh yeah, I'm not saying I don't have an ear. I have an ear. I've got two of them. You know what I mean? And then those ones from the other day, it just kind of depends on how I feel that day. Like, I can't say I'm gonna sit down and make EDM, because if I do that, I can't do it. Then I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. It kind of has to. I kind of have to like listen to something, but when I go through the samples, I'll go through them and be like fucking, like, I've got a little note there, yeah, of like all the sounds that I've heard. Well, not all of them. I've got fucking thousands of bits of paper dotted around of all the samples that I've heard and was like, oh yeah, that's nice. I'll try something with that, and then like I'll try something. Like, hang on. I don't know if I've showed you this one. Let me show you this one real quick. Is it this? Yeah, like this one I started. This one. It's just called Zamboni, which is the name of the sample. It's like a drill track. And it wasn't meant to go this way, it just kind of happened. Although to be honest, the sample is quite a drilly sample. Probably needs to be longer. I think it's popular everywhere amongst the young'uns. Yeah, we are too old, my friend. We are too old. But yeah, so there's that one. And then what's the other fucking one I played the other day? Oh yeah, and then this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. But yeah, I've only got 10 seconds left. I'll just sit here and finish it. Yeah, they're from I can't remember the name of the sample. The sample is they're all cymatic samples. The sample, like the melody is one of their melody ones, obviously. And then all like the percussion are just little like percussion one shots that they did. I can't remember what pack, but it's I think it was from like an Asian influenced one. Yeah, from an Asian influenced pack. And I just took all the just went through all the percussion, took it threw it all into Logic and just went through them and was like, yeah, what do I like? And I was like, oh, okay. For one, I feel you should start by improving a bit the structure. I like the direction. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's probably just going to go like the rest of them and just sit on the hard drive, to be fair, mate. Let me show you another one. Where's this other one I fucking did the other day? Where is it? Is it called Summer? Summer, maybe. This thing. But yeah. I don't know if I played this. It's alright. But yeah. The other one I was going to write to, but I don't know now. So, yeah, this is like vibey thing. Should have just sent it to you really, rather than just playing it on here. But yeah, there you go. There you go. This guitar is making it emotional. I really love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's giving me a bit of like summer evenings. Summer evenings. Maybe some slight romance. You know what I mean? Little finger blast in the summer. Lovely jubbly. But other than that, it's alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead. I just kind of did it and was like, yeah, that'll do it. Right, sweet. Move on. Kind of a lot like all my other fucking. How many have I got in there? Let's have a look. About 113. So there's probably like at least 100 in there that aren't finished. It actually has a melody, this one, that can get a progressive house remix. Probably. I mean, I can send it to you. You can just fucking do it, innit? Like, because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So I mean, you can try it and see where you go. I don't mind. I don't mind. But yeah, because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. I just kind of like, I have ideas, and then I'm like, yeah, and then I go to bed, and then I wake up the next day, and I'm like, nah, actually, I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? Like, what was it? The second one, I wanted to write to and use it in like because I wanted to put together an EP, and now I don't know. Now I'm like, oh, I don't really know if I want to. Do you know what I mean? So it'll probably just sit on my hard drive. Is where it'll probably stay, because I don't really know. So yeah, so if you want to like maybe do something with it, we can have a look. Or fucking, if there was like one of those other ones, like, do you happen to have the MIDI of the melody, like the sample pack, except the loops? Maybe. Yeah, I should have it somewhere. Depending on what sample pack or what sample company I got it from, I should have it, yeah. Or if you want, maybe like fucking do one of the ones that I sent you the other day, like those like EDM-y ones, maybe. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. What was the one I sent? I can't even remember now. But yeah, maybe one of them. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, I think they're all mostly like cymatics, so they should have a melody thing with them. But I can have a look. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, but back to your original fucking question. I just remember I got completely sidetracked. I can't remember all of them, but I'd say Rhythmic Waves is probably my favorite. And then second, Dark Progressive House. I can't remember what Brighter Than Heaven is. Actually, let's just listen to it. Do you know what I mean? Let's just listen to it. Let's just fucking listen to it. On this, it will be a collab between us, or in the title, I will have your name first, and then it's a remix. Ah, sausage. Oh yeah, I just said it for you.
I couldn't do better.
Yeah, mate. If you like the vocals,
She
keep them.
doesn't listen.
You know what I mean?
Cause she read the letter, pain in my eyes. She's driving real fast. The engine is crazy, this train's off the tracks. She is a weapon, brighter than heaven, curved like a sword, a shark in the water. Oh, love isn't fair, but why do I care? If this is torture, tie me to the chair. You're brighter than heaven. Baby, don't go.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that one. All right. Yeah, mate, it don't matter what I've like. It doesn't really matter what I think. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're only here for an opinion, or you know, just for something that might spark an idea. I mean, that's all we like use these things for, innit? I mean, I don't know, but one more idea I had that we could do live studio sessions, like with video calls. Oh, I thought you meant like live. Yeah, we could probably do that. There are there's one called like Muse or something, I think you can use. I don't know about like a live stream. We could do it like as a call, yeah. I don't know about a live stream, like I don't know how that will work. Well, I mean, it would work like it does now, but I don't know. Because at the end of the day, like, you're only here for an opinion. You know what I mean? Like, and other... I mean, you might be here for conversation. I don't know. I don't know if my conversation's really good. But you might be here for conversation. You might be here... Some might be here for an opinion. Some might just be here to because they've got nothing else to do. But at the end of the day, it all just comes down to, you know, whether you like it. Because well, if you like it, then that's it, innit? You know what I mean? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And then, you know, if you send it in here and then I say, oh, you know, what about this or what about that? Then you can be like, oh, actually, I don't know, that kind of makes sense. Maybe I'll go and give it a go. And then if you give it a go and you feel it makes sense, then fucking hurrah, do you know what I mean? But otherwise, you're just like, actually, it sounds kind of shite. Fuck that guy. Then, you know, it's all good as well. At first, I feel it could just be a call, and then it could be a live stream where we reveal it to the audience. Yeah, you could do, or you could make it like a you see, like those producer videos where they break things, like where they go in and they go, you know, this is what this was, and this is what that was, and this is why. Oh, stop it, sausage. Mate, there are probably plenty of people that do. It's all right. Yes, you could do it like that, or, and then I don't know, depending on like thing, could probably like record it as well, and then yeah, like not the live, but like the record the recording of it. Record the recording. I don't know if that makes sense, but record the recording. You know, like how you see those studio sessions, and they give like the behind the scenes. Because I was thinking of possibly doing it with like blood, sweat, and bass, but I don't really know how it will work, and I don't really know if everyone would be up for it. So I think I might just keep it for like an in-person thing if I eventually get to do it. Oh yeah, it's always good to fucking share, you know, thoughts and opinions. You know, it's always good, because then it opens up ideas, and you know, then you can discuss, you know, why can't you what is it you don't enjoy about it, and then someone will say, you know, I don't necessarily feel this is right or that is right. Then, you know, then that's good, and then that opens up a healthy conversation, rather than just saying, you know, I think you're shit, and then tell you to fuck off. So yeah, it's good to do that, and then, you know, like, also it's good to send it in to other people to get their ideas on it, because you've probably listened to the same melody, like, I don't know, say 20 to 30 times, and in your head you're kind of like maybe getting a bit bored of it, and then, you know, you'd be like, oh, shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? So then you'd be like, okay, let me go and get some fresh ears on it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes there's probably people that, I don't know, you like send it to, and they'd be like, yeah, what about this, or what about that? And you're like, okay, cool. And then you go back and do it, and you're like, yeah. Because, you know, sometimes, like, not to everyone, but, you know, to some people, like, production is quite lonely. You know, you may not, like, or some might not think it, but it is sometimes quite lonely. Like, because most of the time you're just on your own. Yeah, most of the time you're just on your own. And then you're stuck with the same thing, and you're like, fucking hell, like, I'm getting bored of this now. And then you're like, okay, what if I change this? And then you end up changing the thing like 4 different times, or maybe more. And then sometimes you may not have someone to share that with, and then you're like, fuck, I don't know. And, you know, and then you haven't always got someone that's around to whatever. So, you know, sometimes it does get quite lonely, music production. You know, not to everyone, probably only like a small few, you know, like myself. But, you know, others, you know, they got friends, and, you know, people to meet up with and stuff, and you know, make it that way. But I'm quite an antisocial bastard, so I don't always do that. I had thought about doing it this week, but then I was like, I don't actually want to. So I didn't. Instead, I've just been talking to AI, which is nice. So yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh fuck! That's what I was meant to do. Right. Yeah. So, it sure does. There are producers that are duos, and they work together in the studio. But it's true. If you are alone, it can get lonely. Yeah. Like music is quite a lonely thing, unless you're like, you know, a singer or something. I am gonna have to sleep. I'll have to go to sleep. Alright, cool. Yeah, no worries. Alright, so quickly then. Gotta wake up early to go to the factory. Lovely. So I'd say probably I'm gonna fuck off in a minute as well. So rhythmic waves. Then we're gonna go progressive house, And then I think I'll go Naxos. I can't remember what Bliss Motion is. So we'll go Naxos, Brighter Than Heaven, and Bliss. There we go. We eventually got there. But, yeah. Oh, but then it also depends as well on how, like, on how much you're on social media sharing ideas and stuff like that. Because, you know, a lot of people go live when they make their... I've seen on YouTube, like, no, I mean... Sometimes people go live to make their beats and stuff like that, and they cook up on live streams. With the bouzouki, yeah, the native ones, the native instruments, or your native instruments, not native instruments the company, but native instruments to your country. I'm glad you put that on the third. I am. But yeah, I'd probably say that is the yeah. What's that? 5. Send us a track. I'll try something on it. I like the second track you played. Oh yeah, Unveil. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. What was that? That one, wasn't it? Yeah, that one. Yeah. I'll have to bounce the stems down. But yeah, all right, people. I'm gonna fuck off. I'm gonna go and play with AI. And see about this blog post. I think because I think I'm gonna have to rewrite it. And it's really annoying me. I don't want to rewrite it, but I think I'm going to have to. Or we just put up a disclaimer. I really don't know what to do. I'm in two minds whether or not I like fucking put it up and disclaim that I made it with AI or rewrite the whole fucking thing. And then I haven't got to worry about it. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Thanks for the stream. We will have to talk more about collabs and my trip to London. Yeah, just give me a message, mate. Just give me a message. And we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Happy days, mate. Happy days. Alright, people. We'll probably be live next on Sunday. Probably about 8 PM. UK time, that's 3 PM Eastern. So yeah, have a good night, have a good day.